Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If this is your first time here, welcome. Welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I'm so excited you've dropped by to check me out. Today, as you can see, I did a little winter, chilly, blue, blue wintry eye. I'm super excited about it. I just was kind of inspired to do blue. It's finally cold, it's finally winter in Northern California, and I just thought, you know, something wintry and blue would just be perfect for this time of year. Before we get into the video, please subscribe to my channel, and if you want to get updates on when I post, then make sure you turn on your notifications, and okay. Let's get into it. So I have already primed my skin and done my brows per usual, and my eyes are actually already ready to go as well. As you can see, I have tape down to prep for my liner. I think today I'm gonna do something blue. I'm just feeling it's finally cold in Sacramento. I mean, not that I want it to be cold, I love summer, but it's actually like low 30s at night, low 40s during the day. That's Fahrenheit for those of you that live anywhere else except for the United States. For some reason, we refuse to use a metric system. And I actually just got the wet palette from ColourPop x Bretman Rock. And it looks like this on the inside. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this on other influencer channels, but I am excited to try it out. So the first color I'm gonna take today is gonna be the Skinny Legend color right here. It's just kind of a, you know, light brown taupey color, a good crease color, you know, per usual. And I'm using a Kylie brush. I'm not sure what this one is. This is from one of her, I think it was from when Kylie Cosmetics first ever launched. And so I don't know the brush style, I'm sorry guys. And I'm just lightly, if I could speak today, I am lightly just putting this down in my crease. A couple months ago, I was really excited about winter. You know, I finally have invested in some winter clothes, you know, some sweaters and jackets and things of that nature, but everything I purchased is not even warm enough for this season here. It's literally has been so cold. If we had any rain, it would be snow. That's how cold it's been in Northern California. Next, I'm gonna take this brown color here. It's called Iwa Beach, and I'm gonna just lay that right over the color that I just put down. And I'm using a Morphe brush. This one also doesn't have a number on it. It's from one of their eye sets, I believe. And then for my lid color, I'm gonna use this color right here. I'm not sure if you can really see. And then I'm just gonna take one of my dual-ended Urban Decay brushes. This is from one of the Naked palettes. And I'm gonna take that color, it's called Finished. Oh, Finished, with a question mark. So you guys tell me, what's your favorite season? Are you guys winter people? Are you loving this time of year? Or are you summer people? You know, I personally like summer. You know, I don't generally like to layer my clothes, although I will say the bonus about winter is that you can, you know, hide all the things about your female body that you don't necessarily love. Although I'm trying really hard this year, not necessarily as a resolution, but just to be healthy. I'm trying to eat better. I'm still not really drinking, you know, and I can really see how it has like positively affected my body. Now I'm gonna take this blue color right here. It's a matte blue and it's called I'm Chillin', and I'm gonna take that and put it in the corner of my eye, sort of to darken it, but mostly just to give a little bit of dimension. I'm using my Morphe M507 brush. I love this one for corner colors. Just to blend it out a little bit, I'm using my BH Cosmetics brush number 6. I'm just gonna do some light circular motions to blend all this together. I'm just gonna take my finger and use this color right here. It's just sparkly silver. It's called Thickums. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, look at that, you guys. It's actually got some blue in it as well. Just gonna lay that on the front part of my lid. I'm actually gonna be using my Urban Decay Smoky palette just for a couple things. I want to darken up my crease a little bit more. And to do that, I'm gonna take this color here. It's called Whiskey. It's kind of a dirty brown color. I don't want the crease to be too blue, which is why I'm gonna be using this brown color. Just lightly running it in the crease. I have hardly any pressure on my brush. I mean, literally no pressure. I just have enough to lay the color down. I'm gonna do a wing today, but I am going to use a shadow from the Wet palette. I am going to use this color here. It's called Mood. It's a dark shimmery blue, but when it's laid down as a liner, it doesn't look nearly as blue. And then I'm gonna use my Beige Cosmetics brush number 11. It's a angled liner brush. I'm just gonna start stamping this down against the tape. And I'm actually gonna bring it all the way up to where the color blends into the brow bone here. Kind of want a dramatic wing today. So I still want some more blue in the corner here, just subtly. So I'm gonna take my Morphe M514 brush, and I'm gonna go back into that I'm Chillin' color, and literally just one dab in there and dust off the extra, and just lightly stamp the brush in the corner. So today I'm gonna be using, I kind of want like a dewy, wintry, shimmery look today. So I'm gonna be using the Lawless I Woke Up Like This foundation. This is the color Kalahari. Generally this formula isn't great for people with oily skin because it is very dewy. And even when you set it with powder, it still tends to be dewy. So you just have to be careful. I mean, don't put too much on if you have oily skin. Just keep it light, you know? You don't need a ton. I mean, I did one dab of my brush. Do you see how dewy this is? And you can set it, but it still ends up being dewy, so, you know, just take heed. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take my sponge. I actually just got this, I'm trying it out. This is from BH Cosmetics. The only thing that I so far I haven't used it yet, but the one thing that I don't like right off the bat is that it is a little bit firm. But we'll see, I may end up liking it. I may end up liking the firmness. It may be really good for the texture of my skin, so we'll see. I'm just gonna use this to press in any additional product and to pull anything that doesn't have a place to go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it does seem to be working for pressing the product in, but I feel like I'm like pounding myself in the face and not in a gentle way. And for concealer today, I'm taking a break from my Makeup Forever HD. I'm gonna be using the Born This Way from Too Faced. This is in the shade Porcelain. I really, really like this concealer. It is great if you have oily skin. It's really easy to set with powder. It's not too oily. And it's buildable. I mean, it is full coverage, but if you go in light to start with, then you have the opportunity to build it up if you want to. Now I'm taking my sponge and I'm just going to dab this in Okay, I've never used one like this, so we're gonna see how this goes. Oh wow, I actually really like how this sponge blended it in. It looks really good. I don't know if I necessarily need this precision pointer on there, but the sponge blends really well. And it actually is great at pulling excess product that doesn't need to be on your face. So I actually recommend this sponge, and I think it was like $2 from BH Cosmetics. Okay, so I'm gonna just quickly take this powder brush. This is BH Cosmetics number 1, and I'm gonna go into my Dermablend setting powder. This is in the shade Original, and I'm just gonna lightly dust my face before I contour. This will just help soak up some of the excess product, help to set everything, and then I'm gonna set my under eyes. Now I'm gonna set my under eyes. I'm just dipping my brush into my powder pot, and I'm not taking very much. I'm just gonna, I don't really wanna bake. Okay, so you can tell that I have powder on my face. I didn't bake it, but I am gonna have to brush off some of the excess in just a minute. But first I'm going to contour. Today I'm using the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D Beauty. And then I'm gonna mix, this is the powder one, and I'm gonna mix these two colors here. They are Sombre and Subconscious. I should know this by now. I use this almost every day. I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 3. It's a flat kabuki brush. And I'm literally just doing this corner right here. I'm not gonna bring it down anymore, maybe just brush it lightly. But I'm trying this concept where less is more. And for bronzer today, I am using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores bronzer. As you can see, it's been well loved. I actually haven't used this one in a while, but I really like it. And then I'm gonna be taking this with my BH Cosmetics brush number 2. And you can see it's been very well loved. I've hit pan. I'm just going in lightly. I really like this one because it doesn't put too much down, and it's not too orange. It's just like a really nice bronze color, and it's really easy to blend. Oh yeah, this is the one that smells. It smells like coconut. And it's funny, I hate coconut, but I love the smell. To contour my nose, I'm going back into the Kat Von D palette, and I'm using the Sombre, the lighter color, and I am taking my BH Cosmetics brush, number 7. For blush today, I am taking my NARS Orgasm blush. Looks like this. It's a really pretty, kind of shimmery pink color. It's pretty popular. And then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 3. The reason I'm using this blush today is because I don't want too much pink color, and I really like this blush because it's not super pigmented. It just gives a really subtle pinky tone, and you can kind of tell in this light. Oh my god, it just got cloudy outside. I'm losing my light, guys. Well, I'm gonna really quickly finish my under eyes, and I'm gonna stick with the blue theme, of course. I'm going to use this Makeup Forever eye pencil. This is in the color Blue Anyway, and I'm just gonna line my waterline right up here. And then I'm also gonna take it again and line the bottom lash line. And I'm gonna try and run it as close as I can to my lashes. I'm not putting it in the waterline. I think I'm gonna put white there. But I am putting it all the way up. And I am going to buff it out, of course. To buff this out, I am going to take my light blue color here called Finished, and I'm going to take that on a BH Cosmetics brush number 10. It's a pencil brush, And I'm just gonna run that along here. And then going back into that blue color that I used for the liner, I'm going to just exaggerate the outer corner of the lash line. Taking my Makeup Forever white liner, I'm using the color All Around White. I'm just gonna go into my waterline. I am gonna go back into the color Chillin', and I'm taking my Morphe brush M514, and I am just going to buff this out a little more, but mostly just to bring a little bit of a lighter color down there. Okay, on to my favorite part, highlighter. I'm so excited. To keep with the Frosty theme today, I'm going to be doing kind of a Frosty highlighter look. I'm taking my Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette in the Pink Sands edition. And I'm gonna go into this color here. It's Santorini. As you can see, it's pretty frosty, which is exactly what I was going for today. And then I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics brush number 5, and I'm just gonna tap that in there. Okay, and then just to make it have a little bit more of a wet look, I'm gonna go into my Artist Couture Gold Digger loose highlighter, and I'm just gonna take a teeny tiny bit. Again, with these loose highlighters, you really don't need much. And I'm just gonna dab it on top of the other highlighter. Okay, going back into my Huda Beauty palette, I'm gonna go back into Santorini, and I'm going to take my Morphe M321 pencil brush, and I'm just gonna tap it lightly into the corner of my eye for a little bit of an inner corner highlight color. And then I'm just gonna, I'm not even gonna put this back into the palette. I'm just gonna lightly dust this on the upper brow bone here, just for a little dimension. I didn't even put it back in, and there's still a little color there. For mascara today, per usual, I'm using the Dior primer and the Better Than Sex mascara, and it's like my go-to duo right now. One of these days, I am going to commit to wearing lashes, but I'm just not there yet, guys. I'm just not quite there yet. For lips today, I'm sticking with nude. If I had a really cool frosty color or even a blue color, I would use one of those, but I actually just cleaned out all my makeup not too long ago, and the one frosty lipstick that I had, which I literally bought probably 5 or 6 years ago, I tossed because I just thought, I'm never gonna wear this. Frosty lipsticks don't look good on me whatsoever. Anyway, I got rid of it. So today I'm doing nude. I feel like it's gonna look the best with these kind of crazy blue eyes. So for liner, I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the color Manic. It's kind of a pinky nude color. And then for lips, I'm using the Milani lipstick. This is in the color Nude Cream, or Creme, I should say. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's nudie, it's got a pink undertone, as you can see on the bottom of it here. It's nice. I literally just got this at Target, and it was like $1. It was on sale. Why do I suck at this so much? Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I love how it came out. I just had a blue look in mind when I started, and it just came to fruition, and I love it so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.